if you have forgotten how to do this kind of factoring, then you can start over, right? Learn a new way, okay? So factor by cross multiply, different from formula. Formula, you use it when there are two terms, right? And subtracting. For cross multiply, you will use it when there are three terms. Okay, three terms. And it doesn't matter if it's adding or subtracting, okay, as long as it's three terms, then it's possible you could use cross multiply. But of course, you always do GCF first, okay? You double check if there's any GCF you need to take out, okay? Later, I will show you what happens if you forgot to do that, okay? There's still a way to make it right at the end, okay? So if you forgot to do GCF, but you can still check it at the end, you still get the same answer. But first, let's look at how to do the cross multiplying, okay? So we'll work backwards, okay? We'll start with two factors, okay? So suppose you have the answer already. So the things on the left side is your answer. So I'm just making up these two factors right now. And then we're gonna do FOIL, okay? And see what happens when you expand it, and then we'll work backwards. So let's start with the expansion now, one by one, okay? So let's see. Chris, can you help me? What do you get when you expand these two?
10x squared
Yeah.
plus 2x.
Yeah, plus 2x. Okay, we'll just do those two for now. Okay, so plus 2x. And then let's do the green ones. Okay, let's have somebody else. Waylon, can you tell me the green part?
-3 times 5 over x. I mean 5x.
What would that equal?
15x.
Negative 15x. Okay, and then last part?
-3.
-3. Yeah, very good. Okay, and then we can combine the like terms in the middle, right? 2x minus 15x. What would that be, Brandon? Brandon, yeah.
Yeah, 2x minus 15.
Yeah, what would that equal?
Wait. Negative 13x.
Yeah, so your final look will be 10x squared minus 13x minus 3. Okay, so suppose you are getting this as your question, the yellow highlighted, 10x squared minus 13x minus 3. And then you want to go back and figure out the left side. Okay, so pretend you don't see it. Okay, pretend this part is gone. Right? All you have is the yellow highlighted. How are we supposed to go back? The way to figure out the brackets. Our goal is to get the two brackets, right? So that what we do is we split the three terms into three parts. Okay, so we'll draw two lines. Okay, I'll use a red. Right, split into three sections. So we start with the first section on the left. So you can think about which two things multiply can make 10x squared. So there are many possibilities, right? You could do 1x times 10x, right? Or 2x times 5x, right? I think that's about it, right? Or you can flip them around. 5x times 2x, right? 10x times 1x. Okay, so any combination. So Colin, what combination do you want to use?
3 and 1.
Huh? No, I'm talking about the 10x squared.
Oh, 10x. Oh, we can do 10x and 1x.
Okay, 10x and 1x. Now the third column, right? The -3. We need two numbers multiplied to make -3. Right? So Harry, what numbers do you want to try? Harry,
Yeah.
okay, what do you want to try? Harry, you there?
Yeah, but I'm not sure.
Do you know the question? Did you hear the question?
The last number.
Yeah, the -3, right?
Yeah.
Okay, can you tell me which
From
two numbers makes -3? Multiply together equals to -3.
1 and -3.
Okay, so let's try that. Okay, 1 and -3. So this method is called a cross multiply. So what you do is you cross multiply these two things, like 10x times -3, that's -30x, right? And then you have 1x times 1, that's 1x. You want the result to add it to the middle, to -13x. Okay, after you cross multiply and add together, you want it to equal to -13x. Okay, so do they add up to -13x, Harry?
No.
What do they add up to?
-29.
Yeah, -29, right? So that's too far off, okay? So the 1 and -3, right? -3 and the 10, that makes the number too big. So we might want to change the left side, right? So we don't have a 10. 10 might be too big to have. So what other combinations for 10x squared? Angela?
Oh, sorry, 2x and 5x.
2x and 5x. Okay, so we'll try that. So 2x, 5x. And we'll try this one now. Negative 2x times -3 is -6, right? And then 5x times 1, that's 5x. That makes them what? -1x, right? So that still doesn't work. So what else you could also do is you can try to flip numbers around, because then you pair up differently, right? When you do cross multiply. So we could either flip the left side or right side, it doesn't matter. So let's say I flip the 1 and -3. Okay, now if we multiply again. So Amanda, how do you do cross multiply here now?
2x times 1
Yeah, so that's 2x, and then?
and 5x times -3,
Which is?
-15x,
Okay, what do they add up to?
-17x.
No?
Oh, no, -13x.
Yeah, okay, do we want -13x?
Yes.
Yes, okay, so we got very lucky here on the, not really, right? We tried it several times, 3 times. So we finally found our pairs. When you find the pairs, the most important step is the next. You need to write out your answer in brackets. And when you do that, you need to write it horizontally. So the first bracket will be 2x minus 3, okay? You use cross multiply to check, but then your answer, you have to go horizontally. 5x plus 1 is the second bracket, okay? So let's look at the left side, right? Matches. 2x minus 3 and 5x plus 1. Okay, so it's a little bit of guess and checking, but once you have done enough practice, then you know which one right away it's too big or too small, right? Impossible to, you don't even need to try, right? So for example, you won't even bother multiply the 3 and 10, right? Because that will make it 30. So there's no way to balance out to negative 13. Okay, so you got to practice a few more, then you start to know what numbers to try. Okay, so you guys can copy down the notes. And when you're ready to move on to question 4, okay, raise your hand. We're gonna work a couple questions together, okay, before I let you guys try on your own. So raise your hand when you're ready to move on. Okay, Selena, are you there? Yep, okay. So I'm going to go over 3 questions, okay? Going through the cross multiply methods, and then let you try the other ones by yourself, okay? So let's do question A first. So here's the question, right? So we start with splitting, right? Splitting into 3 parts. And then we look at the left side first. So what times each other can make x squared? So this one is just x and x, right? There's no option. If the front is positive, right? You get x squared that's positive, then don't try the negative and negative. Even though it works, but usually in the answer key, we want to minimize number of negative in the answer, okay? So you just use the positive x and positive x. Okay, now let's go to the 8. So Jenny, what do you want to use for making the 8?
4 and 2.
Yep, 4 and 2. Let's try that. 4 and 2. Okay, and then we do the cross multiply. So x times 2, 2x. X times 4, 4x. They add up to 6x, right? It matches the middle. 6x matches the middle. Okay, so how do we write the answer out, Evan?
They just do was it x plus 4 and x plus 2?
Yeah, you go across, okay, horizontally. If it's positive number, then it's plus, okay? So your factor will be x plus 4, that's the first pair, x plus 2. Okay, this one is pretty easy because the first term is, the only choice is x and x. Okay, things get more complicated, right, when you go to D. All right, let's look at D. So I'll let you guys try this one, and then I'll ask for what you did, okay? So try it first. Think about what makes 6x squared and what makes the 15. And then you cross multiply, see if it matches the 19x. Okay, if you think you got the pair, please raise your hand. Okay, we got 3 people already got it. Four people now. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, Jiawen, what do you use for 6x squared?
3x and 2x.
Okay, 3x, 2x, all right. And Chris, what do you use for the 15?
3 and 5.
3 and 5. Okay, so let's see if it works.
Since you did it that way, it's 5 and 3.
Oh, okay. So upside down, 5 and 3. So cross multiply 3x times 3, that's 9x. 2x times 5, that's 10x. Makes a 19x. Right? It didn't take that long, right? I think about a minute or two, you can find it. Okay, now we need to write the answer in the correct way, right? So what are the brackets now? Harry?
3x plus 5,
Mm-hmm.
and then 2x plus 3.
Yeah, 2x plus 3. So when you write out the answer, remember, do not do cross. You have to go horizontally. First bracket, second bracket, okay? When you write the answer out. So if you want to double check if you did it right, you can just do the FOIL, right? You should get back to the original question. Right, let's do one more, okay? Question G. Okay, question G. So question G, you can see that this one, right? And this one is this one has GCF, and the number is quite big, right? 15, 90, 135. So if you just start with a cross multiply, then you have too many options. Okay, so you should always remember you want to check if there's any GCF to take out first.
Jason,
Yeah.
my page doesn't have G on it. So
Oh, your page doesn't have G. How about the rest of you guys? Do you have G? Question G?
Yes.
Okay. How many of you doesn't have question G on your page? Can you raise your hand? No? Only Chris, eh? Okay, it's okay, then just find an empty space. Probably, I don't know what happened. So just copy that question in, okay? Yeah, the lucky one, eh? Okay, so take out the GCF for this one. Okay, so once you got the GCF, I would like you to raise your hand, okay? I want to make sure everybody got the right GCF first. Greatest common factor. You can double check if you still have GCF. Sometimes the number you take out is not big enough. So double check. Please raise your hand if you have the GCF taken out. Okay, Selena, what's the GCF for this one?
Um, 15.
15. That's
A.
it? A, okay. And what's left?
A plus 6. A. B.
Plus or minus?
plus 9 b squared.
Okay, if you multiply it back in, do you get the same thing back?
Yeah.
Are you missing anything?
At the beginning, it's a squared.
Which one?
First one, a squared.
A squared, yeah. Okay, good. So you can get an a cube, right? If you multiply it in. All right, so this one, after you take it out, you can see the numbers reduce, right? A lot, much easier. So you just apply the cross multiply. Okay, so now you can just apply a cross multiply on the remaining one. Okay, a squared, of course, you use a and a, right? And then you try the 9b squared. Okay, so I'll let you finish that as well. So your final answer, don't forget you still need to write 15a at the front. And then you have 2 brackets. Okay, so if you finish, you can raise your hand again. Oh, this time is very fast, right? You guys learn fast, much faster than question D. 7 people already. 10, 11, 12, one more. Any trouble, Harry? Okay, Colin, what did you use for 9b squared?
Me?
Yeah.
3b.
Yeah, okay, 3b and 3b, right? So these two are the same then, right? If those two are the same, you get 2 brackets the same, you can also make it easier by writing a plus 3b times a plus 3b, so make it square, okay? So that's another way you can write your answer. Okay, does anyone have question about how to do cross multiply? Okay, so we still got 15 minutes, should be plenty of time for finishing the last 6, all right? So I'll let you guys finish last 6 and we'll go over that. So probably we'll go over at 25, okay? So I'll give you about 10 minutes to do these 6 questions, all right? So let me know if you still have questions. Remember to raise your hand when you're done, okay, up to I. Don't forget to check GCF every time.
Jason, did we do all 6?
Yes, yeah, please complete all the rest. Evan, you finish all 6?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so fast. Okay. Okay, 9 people are done. Let's go over the first 2 easier ones, B and C. Okay, Evan, what's your answer for B?
I got x minus 7 and x plus 2.
Yeah, okay. Good. Jenny, how about C?
I got a minus 6, a minus 5.
A minus 5, yeah. Okay, so you could also have negative, negative to make a positive 30, right? Right, so question E. Waylon, how do you do question E? What's your answer? Waylon? Can you hear me, Waylon? Waylon, are you there?
Oh, hi. Hi.
Yeah. What's your answer for E?
Oh, wait, my bad. I didn't finish this one. Let me quickly finish it.
Okay, okay. Let me know when you're done, okay?
Oh,
And Harry and Jawan, what question are you on?
I'm on question I.
Okay. How about you, Harry?
H.
H, okay. Okay, Waylon, any trouble? Are you done?
almost. Wait a sec.
Okay.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah, what is it?
I got bracket 3, brackets 2x plus 1, bracket x minus 2.
Okay, x minus 2. Good. So this one has a GCF to take out with, right? So let's see what happens if you did not do the GCF first. Let's say you forgot, okay? So I want to see if you can still get the right answer, okay? So pretend, all right? Pretend I go right away with cross multiply. Did anyone do it like that? Did anyone forget to do GCF first? Okay, so you guys are good. So let's say I didn't, right? Let's say I forgot, and then I try, let's see, 6x and 1x, okay? And then the other one, let's see, let's try 3 and -2. Okay, let's see if it works. This one will give you 3x. This one give you -12. Right? Negative 12x plus 3x. Yeah, it works, right? 3x plus negative 12 is negative 9x. So then your answer will look like 6x plus 3, x minus 2. It's still able to find it. But then you can see that the first bracket, it still has GCF. And that happens because you forgot to do GCF at first. But you can still amend the mistake, right? So from the first bracket, you can take out the 3, right? Take out the 3, then that will make the same answer at the end. So that's why when we learn GCF, I said you check it at the beginning, right? At the start of the question, and then you double check again at the end of the question, see if you can still take things out, okay? So, but then it will be easier for you if you take out the GCF because it makes all the numbers smaller, right? So you have less choice to try. All right, let's look at F. All right, question F. What's your answer, Marcus?
For F,
Yeah.
I got 5x squared minus 7y squared. And then 5x squared. Oh no, sorry. I'm looking at the wrong page. My bad.
Oh, okay. I was wondering where's the X and Y come from.
3a plus 6 and 2a minus 2.
3a plus
3 plus 6
6.
and then
There's
2a.
no B. The question has B though.
Oh, sorry. 3a plus 6b and then 2a minus 2b.
Okay. Did you take out GCF at the beginning?
No.
Do you see there's GCF?
Yeah.
What is it?
You can do just 2 a b.
Do they all have A, B?
No.
What do they all have?
You can just do 2, I guess.
Only 2, yeah. Okay, so if you take the 2 out, what's left?
3a squared plus 7ab minus 6b squared.
Yeah. Okay, now if we do the cross multiply, what would you use for 3a squared?
3 and 1.
3a and 1a, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what about the 6b squared? Negative 6b squared.
3 and 2.
Which one negative? You gotta have one of them negative.
3 negative 3 and 2.
Negative 3b and 2b.
Yeah.
Okay, so will this one work?
No. No, sorry, flip them around. Like, then put
So
the
what
2
do you want?
on top.
What do you want to try then?
Just 2b and then negative 3b.
2b, negative 3b, would that work?
Maybe, because it'd be negative 9ab and then 2b added on, that's 7. Oh, wait, no.
It's close. We want to get 7ab, right?
Mhm.
But right now, if you add it up, what do you get?
-7.
Okay, so how can I make it become positive 7ab?
Just flip the sign so it's -2b.
Yeah, very good. Okay, so if you are really close, you just swap the sign. Okay, so now it should work. So your brackets should be what?
3 minus 2b.
Don't forget the letter 3a.
3a minus 2b.
Yeah.
And then 1a plus 3b.
And what else are you forgetting?
The 2 on the outside.
2 on the outside. Okay, so if you now look at your answer, right? Because right now your answer has GCF in your bracket, GCF in each bracket. So probably you paired the wrong thing. Okay, because if you did not take out the 2 at first, your numbers are bigger, so harder to figure out the pair. Okay, Marcus?
Yeah.
Yeah, so remember to take out GCF first. It will make your life much easier.
Okay.
Okay, question H. Okay, Harry, what's your answer for H? Harry?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bracket x squared plus 5 bracket x squared minus 3.
Okay, yeah, so this time you have x squared for the first term. Okay, and no GCF for that one. Okay, question I. Jenny, question I.
I got 5 bracket x squared plus 3y squared bracket x squared plus 2y squared.
Okay, yeah, so this one has a GCF at first as well. All right, so if you guys have any question about these two methods, please stay after class. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next week, okay? Okay, have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Bye-bye. And Amanda? Amanda, are you there?